Do you hate ads? I hate ads. You know what I like? Patreon.com/inkdependence. It keeps this channel ad-free. Hello folks, welcome to Ink Dependence. I'm Mike, and today we got pens from Gravitas Pens in Ireland. This package made it to me all the way from Ireland, which is very fun. I can feel the pens inside. Ben is not worried about the safety of these pens. They are tough, and they can take a trip from Ireland. There we go. On the first flick, even. This is a Kaiser Feist for those of you who will definitely ask me about that in the comments. Let's get in here. I'm excited about this. I've been talking to Ben Walsh of Gravitas Pens for a little while now, and ooh, this is nicer than I thought it was going to be. And these are Gravitas pens. These are usually metal pens, although he has some non-metal stuff. He used to make concrete pens, actually, which I thought I always thought that was extremely cool, the concrete pen idea. So, oh, nice. I didn't expect these to be in, like, little individual sleeves. Look at that. Gravitas pens. We got this design. I'm not sure what that means. I'm going to have to ask him if that means a thing. Probably does. Very nice, thick card here. Thank you for supporting Gravitas Pens. Love to see where in the world my pens end up. Please post and tag my Insta handle below, and I'll repost it. Message me with any questions and feedback. Your opinion really matters to me. Typo right there in the card. Oh, Ben. Just throw that box of cards in the trash, right? I had a typo on one of my cards one time. Just a bunch of them. It was fun. So, yeah, there you go. Ben Walsh Design on Instagram, Gravitas Pens, and the www. Of course, that will all be down below in the description. We have here a whole bunch of cartridges. What do you say on them? Oh, these little Pelican cartridges. Well, that's fun. Cool. All right. Pelican's pretty good. All right, so we have here 2, 3, 4. He sent me 4 pens. You can kind of see the ends of them there. And actually, he sent me an email. He's like, I just packed these up, and I've already forgotten what I sent you, so it'll be really fun to watch the unboxing. So, all right, we can set the Feist aside. We probably won't need that. All right, first pen. Ooh, this is really nice. I think this has got to be an entry. He has several different sorts of pens. He's got twist pens, pocket pens. He's got what he calls the entry pen, which is, I believe, this one, which is sort of an entry-level fountain pen, which goes for, so I can find it on here, about €70. So a bit more than that in dollars, but €70. On the outside of this, we have a nice anodization here. We have his logo engraved, and that's it. I like a pen that doesn't have a whole lot of branding on it. And like this one, doesn't say anything. Just like, you got to know what that is. Gravitas, one little logo. That's all we got here. Nice conical ends. Went harder on the conical. In fact, actually, Ian's pens have a little bit of a cone here. You can have like domes, cones, and flats, and that's pretty much those are pretty much your options for the end of a pen. This is a nice exaggerated cone. I think that's pretty cool. Also on the back, kind of reminds me of like a top. This isn't going to spin, but it looks like a top. All right, let's open that up. Oh, that was nice actually. Not too many turns. About I don't know, about maybe 2 turns. Let's see if I can. Let's see. We can watch the logo. 1, 2. Yep, 2. 2 turns to take it off. Very nice. Oh, this grip is good. So one of the things that people don't like about metal gripped pens is that they are often slippery. That can totally happen. Some places will solve that by having the grip in a different shape. So this one has that triangular peak on it, which, some like or don't, depending on how you hold it. Others will try to do it with a flute of some sort, so you have a bit of a flare or a swell or, I don't know, a saddle or some such thing. This feels like it has a ton of little tiny grooves. In fact, he posted a thing about this on Instagram, and I sent him a reply that just said groovy, because it does look groovy. It's really nice. This is the same kind of idea that you would find on like a tactile turn ballpoint a little bit. You can see this also has little bitty grooves, which keeps your fingers in place. That's a great idea. Feels nice on the hand. And this has grooves and a little flute to put my fingers on. That feels like it's going to be nice. It's a very slim pen, but the grip is a good enough girth. I think that it's going to be comfortable, and it's fitted with a Yovo medium nib there. That's what we have inside. All right. We got this is a, pretty standard sort of converter with a little Gravitas logo engraved there. Nice thick walls. This is a sturdy pen. No worries about this thing. I see why he just chucked him in an envelope, because, it's bubble mailer, but there's no danger in this getting smashed in the post. If it got smashed, nothing else would have survived anyway. So yeah, pretty good. All right. No clip on these. In fact, I don't know that Ben actually does any clips at all, but that's a nice slim pen. Let's go ahead and stick that back in here. What do you have in here? Gray on the outside, brown leather on the inside. A little bit of an edging there. Very nice. Works well and doesn't roll around your desk when you throw it in there. All right, let's see what this is. Oh, this is one of the standard ones, I think. What do we have here? Ooh, dang. These little jewels, I actually don't know what these are, but you can see on camera that they're clear there. But, yeah, there you go. When you tilt it, it starts refracting all this green up into the tips. That tip kind of changes colors. I always thought that was neat. I don't know exactly what this is made of. I think it's a nice little detail. I like that. Again, Gravitas logo here. We got green. What's this? Is this teal? Yeah, we got teal. Keep that poking out there. This green is beautiful. Good anodization. I don't see anything weird going on here. Very nicely done. Oh, let's see how many turns. One. Just about one. Just a little bit over one. Lots of little threads on this one. There we go. No real tiny lines on this one, but the anodization does give it a little bit of a texture that you can feel. We got a broad nib on this one. This is one of the newer Yovo nibs that is totally blank and then has the size on the side. We got a broad on this one. Interior caps. No cap liner, but I mean it's solid metal, so like that's not a problem. It's pretty cool. You can see a little bit of a divot down at the top. I wonder if that is. I don't think it goes all the way through, but let's shine a light through it just in case. You never know. Nope. So yeah, solid metal cap. You don't have to worry about a cap liner. And really, there's not going to be much room in the top there, so that'll keep evaporation down, which is the thing that I like. I like a nice tight-fitting cap. See inside, I imagine the same situation going on here. Yep. You're not going to want to eyedropper these, I don't think, being that they are anodized aluminum. Feels like aluminum anyway. Look it up. This one is called the... Okay, so I just looked at his site, and it looks like he might not have any more of these right at the moment. I think this might just be called the fountain pen, the Gravitas fountain pen. This is the original fountain pen design, I believe. And yeah, it doesn't have any of them on the site at the moment. This section is a little bit on the slipperier side, just because it doesn't have all those micro grooves. I think it would be cool if he added those micro grooves to this, but this is an earlier design. And so, I mean, this is an iterative process, right? I don't think this is going to be too slippery to write with or anything. It does have a nice girth, and it does have a little bit of texture here from the anodization. So, pretty cool. We'll have to see how this one shakes out. I do like these little beads at the end, and I don't know what those are made of. I'm going to have to ask Ben. All right, what's next? Oh, is this one of the new ones? Oh, this feels like Delrin. I think this might be the new Delrin pen. That he said, he's like, hey, if you can wait a little bit, I got this Delrin pen coming. All right, yeah, I think this is the Delrin Gravitas pen. Same kind of lines as the entry pen, but it increased in like every dimension. It is both thicker in diameter, it is longer, a little bit, it's heavier too, of course, because, you know, it's bigger. But Delrin is another one of these really interesting materials. Oh, that feels neat. I actually don't have any Delrin pens, which is weird because I have all these other like, you know, engineered plastics and things like that on my table here. But I don't have anything in Delrin, which is interesting. The thread, it feels soft when you open and close it. Dig it. Ooh, this is a stainless steel one. He's also got a Delrin with orange Cerakoted section coming soon. This one goes for 95 euro here. This got those little micro grooves on the section. Feels really good with the extra weight there in the front. I really like it when a pen has a little bit of extra weight in the front. You don't want your weight back here. That's always bad times. You want it in the front. Does this post? Yeah, posts really well actually because this Delrin is extremely light. That's a nice feeling pen. I'm gonna like that one a lot. What do you have here? Medium nib, unadorned. That Delrin feels good. Oh, this also, got a little O-ring down here at the bottom, which is fun. I haven't seen those on other pens, but maybe I haven't been looking for them. We'll go back and take them apart and check a little bit, but O-rings here and there to keep everything real tight and snug with these. Yeah, it feels good. That's a good feeling. That's a really good feel there. And I like the straight black of that thing. Let's see if does this have, no. That opens so nicely. Like, that's good. I like it when a pen opens easily. This one takes a little bit more, a little fewer, goodness, more turns. Yeah, and no O-rings in these guys. Yeah, no O-rings here. But it's perhaps because the metal on metal connection is better than the Delrin on metal or some such thing, or maybe this is just another iteration on the design. But I like that. It feels heavier. Yeah, it's definitely heavier overall than these others, which are made of aluminum. This one's Delrin with that big stainless steel section on there. That's nice. All right, that's fun. Let's see what this last pen is. I don't know what this is going to be. It might be short. This might be one of the pocket ones. Well, that's just like, it's twisted up like as if this is a candy. Let's get in here. Oh, no wonder that is heavy and kind of chunky. Let's see what this is. Yeah, it smells like brass. This is really cool, and it's also got a flat side on it, which is neat. Roll onto the flat side. Oh. When this rolls onto the flat side, like you can see it. It just thunks into place. All right, that's fun. Again, Gravitas logo, pointy ends. This has got some serious weight to it. It seems like it's on the same kind of size as like a Kaweco Sport, I think, which is a solid size for a pocket pen. Oh, that's cool. It's got the tiny little grooves there in the section. Still sporting that Yovo number 6 nib. See, does this go on the back? Oh, interesting. Yeah, it does. Huh. That's actually pretty good. I thought this was gonna be too heavy when I posted it, but huh. The reason I keep going huh is because a lot of times with metal pens, they don't post super well metal on metal. But this one, as I slide it on there, it kind of goes like there's a little bit of a tactile click. It's not something I can really hear, but huh, feels nice, and it's not gonna fall off, which is cool. I didn't expect that, so I am surprised. Neat. I like being surprised. I can just set it down, and it won't roll even on my tilty desk. One of these days I'll figure out how to flatten out my desk, but not today. But you can just set it down there on the divot, and it'll stay, or that flat side rather. Really neat. All right, let's see what's inside this. I bet this can't take a converter. I bet this is cartridge only. It's pretty short. Yeah, cartridge only. Oh, it's pretty deep. Huh. Interesting. Yeah. Well, this is cool. So let's compare this to another little pocket pen here. This is my Schoen Design Pocket 6, which also has the number 6 nib. Just want to get an idea of the size. All right, it's a little bit bigger than the Pocket 6. Not a huge amount. But, well, actually, when I put it flat down on the table, it's a good, I don't know, quarter of an inch-ish longer. And opening it up. Of course, the Schoen Design is a screw-to-post. Yeah, it's a little bit longer than the Pocket 6. And I bet, actually, and if you're writing something short, this actually just fits right inside my hand here. And I've got big hands, so if you have smaller hands than I do, this might actually be usable without posting it at all. Let's go ahead and post both of these and just see how it goes. I do think over time, if you keep posting this pen, it's going to pick up little micro scratches and such on the barrel because it is just raw metal. But also, like, kind of who cares? That's my point of view when it comes to those sorts of things on raw metal pens. Like, they're going to pick up some scratches, and that's part of the charm. It is longer than the Pocket 6 when you post it, which is, yeah, pretty good. All right, we'll see how this feels actually over time and see if I like the extra weight because this cap is pretty heavy, but it posts pretty deep and there's not too much weight behind my hand. So we'll see how this goes. Of course, there are other pens that are made of aluminum and that sort of thing with this, and you're not going to feel that extra weight in the back, but that's pretty cool. All right, so this is a representation of the Gravitas line of pens. We've got the Pocket Pen, the new Delrin pen, freshly on the market, the I think original fountain pen, and then the Entry. There's also one called the Sentry, which, as far as I can tell, just like looking at it, is the same size as the Delrin, but it's made out of the same materials as the Entry. So smaller, thinner pen, bigger, chunkier pen. All right. I'll be doing reviews on these in the coming weeks or or whatever as I have time. Spring semester is a tough semester, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, but I am gonna try to keep up. So these are gonna be coming soon on the channel, and you'll be definitely seeing them in the live streams and stuff like that. So ask me questions if you have them. I'm gonna get these inked up. I just cleaned like 20 pens, but here goes another 4 right into the rotation. All right, thanks very much, Ben, for sending these out for review, and thanks for watching. I will see y'all in the next video. Peace out.